Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Total War Warhammer 2 with me, Veriax, Friends.
I am Prince and Emperor.
He is indeed, and everybody else. Last time, we got an Amethyst Wizard who we need to rename. And it's going to be a little bit different this time because Snor, a regular to my streams, got in first, but he realizes that Prince Igor also wants to be an Amethyst Wizard, and so has asked if their names can be combined into maybe something like Princey Snor or Snorigor. And I'll just do both, and I'll see which one kind of like fits. So you both get one, and this guy is, I'm gonna put Snor Igor Prince Snor. There we go. Snorigor Princey Snor is in Ross Cooper's army. Marvellous. Right, let's see what happens this turn. So, we just made an army. That's super important. That's really going to help us. And we attacked the vampires. So, we've got three aims for this little LP. Or not so little, depending on how we do. Destroy the vampires. Wipe out this little faction here, because they are two small factions. Sometimes they can do really well and spread across the empire, but this time they decided not to, making the job of wiping them out easier. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but or EZ as we would spell it in Britain, but it's easier because they don't have as much assets, if you like. We're going to destroy Chaos with Archean and all that stuff that might just happen at some point. And we are going to unite the Empire. And by that I mean this big blob of stuff here. Any other stuff we get, brilliant. But I need to unite the Empire, which is kind of like everything in the elected count bit, I feel. And so far, so good with all that. I think we're going on about the same pace as the other LP that we were doing before the patch. Not quite in the same kind of way in terms of, like, last time we got Wizenland and Middenland, which was a big help. And now we've got Avaland. But we're certainly doing okay in terms of expansion and such. You gonna visit Montfort? No? I thought you might. Kill this, guys. Kill this thing. This thing here. More of a threat. The vampire is more of a threat than the knights. Just saying. Well, hello again. So we got more work for you to do. Okay. Ooh. Oh, what? Okay, so anyway, the Wizenland has come under attack from Norska in the region of Dottenbach and are appealing to you for military assistance. Will you come to their defense and join them in battle, or leave them to fight off their attackers alone? Well, unfortunately, we're actually losing a lot of money. So we can't just join them in defense by spending treasury. We can do so in terms of hiring mercenaries, which costs a lot of prestige. That's all we've got, and then we can increase Wizenland by fealty by 1. I don't want to do these two because we'll lose our authority, so we'll hire nearby mercenaries, which means we will join them in battle against these Northern pig dogs. And it is a field battle, it looks like. And this time we should do okay. So what have they got? Whenever you're ready, game. You know it. Want to see the map, if you don't mind? Okay, big mound in the middle. But, so, the Marauders. Then they've got Skin Wolves and Hunters, and this dude who level 1. The thing is with Norscan is they have this, the Rage ability, so the longer they're engaged in melee, the better they get. Actually, after 45 seconds they get physical resistance, and but I think this clocks up every 45 seconds, so you get leadership, physical resist, more leadership, melee attack, and stuff like that. So, but we get knights, And handgunners. Handgunners, not that useful in this matchup. They're always going to be useful, of course, but these guys aren't the most armoured. He is, I suppose. Carl of the Hung. And, alright, well, we'll have to fight this, of course. It's a shame this is costing us 1,000 prestige, but that's all we've got. Suddenly we're losing money for some reason. We weren't losing money last time, were we? I don't remember that big minus 300 being up there. Can't think why that might be. Maybe there's some sort of event that's been... we couldn't quite read because this has popped up in front of it. Anyway, yeah, money's a concern, but you know, you can't have a captain of armies and lots of money. It's one or the other. And as we've got the armies, we might as well press into Sylvania and deal with them. We're going to be reinforcements here. Oh no, we're in there first. Reinforcements are coming in to help us. Oh not. Okay. Ah, so what's going to happen is we're going to have a flank attack on the Norskins. Very impressive. Imagine living in the shadow of that thing. Coming out of your house every morning to see that looming over you. Yeah, some kind of pass, isn't it? Alright, well, let's we'll get shown the road. We have to make a beeline over there as quickly as possible. This is not a good setup for us at all, really. So they are dithering a bit, and that works. Don't want to fight them in the woods, but thankfully it looks like we get out of them fairly easily.
We serve France! Soldiers of the Empire! Yes, my lord! Awaiting orders! Taking position!
Alright, so what I was kind of curious about, pause it, is the skin wolves. So the marauders, yeah, they're alright, they're decent. Not very well armoured, but apart from that, you know, they're fairly good, really. And the hunters are just marauders, but a little bit worse in combat, but have javelins. Where are these skin wolves? Are they over there? Where are they? That dude. Let's just see at them. So they get anti-large, so we're going to keep them off our right guard. And they have frenzy and regeneration. So if they'll constantly have be restoring health, and they get these buffs until I break their leadership down to so 10. All right, well, let's just for this bad boy. Get some free damage with our Reichs, well, not Reichsguard, Empire Knights. Sending your skin wolves into the woods, that's fine because I'm not going in there. Alright, pull them out, pull them out.
Attack! Taking position for the Warhammer.
I'd rather shoot at him. Right,
Emperor's might.
there's some skin wolves there.
Send us out.
I'm gonna keep my cavalry away from them.
Sigma Corps.
That's good. Yeah, you attack these, that's fine.
Sigma commands. Understood. I have my orders. The ground quakes.
Don't run away.
Ready to engage.
I'll tell you when to run. If you're gonna go there though.
Ready for war.
Where's my ally? Okay, he's coming.
By Garveran.
Right,
Sigma
damn.
guides us.
I don't have enough troops to fend them off against my handgunners, because I really would like to shoot my handgunners into there.
At speed. Sigma guides us.
But we've got this huge blob of infantry coming in. So, alright, that's one volley off. That's all we can really hope for. Look around this hamlet.
Sons of Sigma.
Not going to be the best matchup for our...
Glory to the Empire. Quick march.
yeah, just keep backing off.
Now. Your orders.
Yeah, not the best match for our... oh god. Oh, no, we don't want that. We do not want that. I like to count, that's him.
Our weapons are yours. We await your orders.
Now that my allies decide to join the fight,
Fire! Fire!
we're into the woods.
Position! Sigma calls.
Right, get them from behind.
Sigma! Sigma calls.
Hopefully they'll give up. We've lost some swordsmen. I mean, yeah, they're just crunking us, but this was a really bad deployment for us.
To battle!
Since they came straight at us, that's not good at all. Keep charging through.
Taking position! Charge!
Just hoping that he can make a bit of a difference now that he's finally here.
Go!
They're going to destroy our handgunners. Absolutely destroy them.
The ground!
But if we attack them in the back, we might break them. They don't seem that bothered. Like at all. Alright, you've taken out one unit. That's really good of you guys. We appreciate that.
Gunners! Take the ground! Go! To battle! Ready for war!
So hopefully I can pull my handgunners back.
Yes, General! No lingering! Very well! Taking position! With speed! At speed!
I am just trying to just deal with their the bulk of their force. Handgunners are broken, but they'll come back.
Our steeds are restless!
If I can just get
To battle!
basically kite them.
Formation march!
Don't run off the battlefield.
Ready! Taking position!
It's the wolves again. I got nothing to deal with them.
Swordsman, we obey!
Make it them.
We serve the Emperor! Ready to serve! Get them!
Now they're doing a terrible job. Absolutely terrible job.
Take the ground! Now!
At actually doing anything.
Draw! Hand gunners! In range! Cavalry! Ready! Go!
I've got caught up on all these skin wolves and everything down there. There's just too many of them. Not enough of us.
Sigma calls! Quickly!
Run towards our allies. Try and break these guys off. Oh, the champion. You know what? I never saw any champions.
Lingering!
They do have shields, but they're running the other way, so...
Quick march!
Where's he? Come on. Double clicking.
Eager for battle! The ground quakes! For the Emperor! Yes, sir, quickly! Prepare for combat!
If we get him,
To battle!
might do alright. Oh, they've turned around.
Hand gunners!
They got the idea. Quickly giving up on this fight.
Prepare for combat!
Mind you, I don't know what happens if we lose, because these aren't our troops.
Moving now! By Ulrich's wrath! Hand gunners! At speed! By Ulrich's wrath! Moving now!
So whether Wizenland just gets a bit,
Battle!
gets this settlement raised,
Archlector!
which isn't like a utter disaster for us, because it's not our settlement, but we still get the fealty, I would kind of accept that. Yeah, I've lost this. There's just too much to do. Too many of them. We had a bad setup at the start. Maybe I should have just let them attack. Oh yeah, there's some champions. They're pretty badass. I didn't even see them. And yeah, those skin wolves, I couldn't get them off my cavalry. So maybe I've just like held back at the start and let them engage my allies and then attack them in the back. That might have worked better, but I didn't know they were all going to come for me. So, and then my ally wasn't in a particular rush to get to me, was he? So, anyway, let's see what happens. Because I didn't lose anything for that. I didn't lose any troops. Lost 1,000 prestige, but I'd rather lose 1,000 prestige than Imperial Authority. That's what I got the prestige for in the first place. And because we're attacking the vampires, prestige should be relatively easier to get. Let's see what happens. Don't know. Have we got a new army there? I don't want an army. What? That's weird, because it's giving it to the dude who we just were. We don't have the army. So what on earth? Alright, well that's good. We just... Fine. But, alright, so... It's kind of weird. So, yeah, political events won there. So they like us more now. They didn't lose this battle. It was just raised. Yeah, it was just damaged. They just damaged it and then... Alright, that's kind of weird. got a rank that's given Blade Master. This warrior is one with their blade. It's an extension of their will, making them a worthy foe in combat, giving them 55 melee attack, which is no joke. Alright, so yeah, now suddenly we're making more, so... Alright. So Lord Colton and Ross Cooper might move into... Let's have you just edge along here. So we're going to take attrition from this because it's full of vampire horrible nastiness. I just want to see there. Okay. You make camp there to remove the attrition. Oh, Hellman Ghost. Yeah. They've got Zufbar as well. It's here. And he's making an army. So Hellman Ghost is a necromancer that's on a corpse cart, so he's like a really big target that moves around very, very slowly, so he's a good target for artillery, especially cannons. I know full well we don't have any cannons. Move our supporting armies up.
Praise be to Sigma.
Now, we could make cannons now. They will take 4 turns and cost 1,300 from this global recruitment. We could. We're not going to, obviously. Okay. Otherwise, everything's fairly stable. Like me more, which is good. Got a lot of fans around here. Okay.
What's the quarry?
Let's attack him. He's got berserkers and chariots, skin wolves.
Scout leader.
But we don't have much large for those skin wolves to attack.
Proceed.
And they'll be tired because they're marching. They can't retreat. So if we beat them, we kill them. So Richard Lorick. So more lightly armored infantry for the mortar to do some work. And large... I don't know whether the skin wolves are large or not. But we've got archers, not huntsmen. So... Still, let's fight the battle. Because the AI thinks this is going to be a challenge. Of course it won't be. It might be. So, these guys, these berserkers are really, really good. They're a damage dealer. But they're... weak in defense, so if we can whittle them down with handgunners and crossbowmen, archers, etc., then there'll be less of an issue. And that's the punch taking out their army. So, let's see. I don't really like this battlefield, but we can't change it. We'll put that there. Put spearmen in the back to defend this. Then we can space out our I'd rather have the halberdiers sort of like further up. Even though the halberdiers are good at resisting charges against everything. but they do not have shields.
Swordsman!
So maybe it's best having the halberdiers at the back. Alright, let's rethink this.
Halberdiers!
The halberdiers at the back.
Endures! We are Sigmar's heirs!
So they don't get shot as much, and they can defend against symbols and things like that, and probably do a better job than swordsmen. Swordsmen are kind of like our rank and file. So they're our second wave.
Empire endures!
But these spearmen,
Halberdiers!
sort of like down here. These spearmen are very good because they have a large charge defense against large foes, not against all foes, but they'll resist their hunters more.
State troops ready! Ready for war! Swordsmen!
Okay. So crossbowmen can go there because they've got quite a big range. But our archers a little bit further up.
Spearmen! The Empire endures! Awaiting order!
Guys a bit further back in terms of handgunners because they can shoot the chariots. We tend to come around the flanks a little bit.
Missile infantry! Sir!
Pistoliers, I'm just going to hide in the woods for now. Maybe keep an eye on them. They could maybe kite these chariots or something if they get the chance.
Light of battle!
Can net some of them down now. I think it's only against one enemy though. I can't remember how much that's been
The foe!
upgraded. Veriax is going to go in the thick of the fight as well. And Lorik here is going to go over here. It's a good, like, see everything that comes over that rise. And again, don't run away.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsmen!
Okay. He's moving away. He's moving towards my... Oh, I'll tell you what, we might be able to get him. I'm not going to move my army. Pretty happy with the way it is. The only thing I might do is just edge everyone away from the mortar, apart from the two protecting elements. So I've done that in completely the wrong way.
Sir! Orders!
No, I can't control the game right now.
We serve France by Galmaraz! At speed! Pistoliers! Taking position! Yes,
Trying to bait him towards my artillery.
for the Empire!
Once my artillery starts killing them,
Pistoliers!
so I'm going to go at this. Okay, so select all. Not them. Them or them. There we go.
Right! Halberdiers! Mortar! Sigmar calls!
The mortar could get a few shots in there though. That'd be pretty amazing.
Pistoliers!
I'm going to move that up as well.
Thorax fire! Fire! Fire!
Keep shooting at them. Yeah, fire. Don't run away. Fire. Yeah, they're definitely moving towards us now. Yeah, okay.
Through to cannons!
We've still got a decent...
Pistoliers! Cavalry ready! In Sigmar's name!
He's on guard mostly. Don't run away. Put everything on guard mode. Everything on guard mode. Apart from you.
Pursue the foe! General, for the Heldenhammer!
Yeah, that great big blob there.
Moving now! What do you bid? By Ulrich's wrath! Emperor's might!
I'm going to do a whole job, a lot against this, because it's armoured.
Sigmar guides us!
Hunters are probably better, but they'll shoot back. Symbols are probably faster. Yeah, they're faster than halberdiers. You can... So that's doing some work.
The foe! Formation march! Quick march! Yes, sir! Quick
Yeah, pistols are doing some good work.
Stallion protects us! At
Right, so now... Yeah, we can outrange them with our... Some guys going on there, but that's okay. Thing is, they regenerate. Alright, so... Skin wolves. Skin wolves. They're right there! Oh, boy. At least they're spears, so they've got shields. I need to get the, anyway. You might as well counter-charge, because they don't have any, we've wrecked them. Them. Oh boy, I should have put you back onto, skirmishing. Where are the skin wolves? Where? There they are. So the skin wolves regenerate, so they're weak to fire. They're also weak to halberdiers, it seems, so we don't have to worry too much about them, but we've got that blob on them. Let's see what this does. By keeping an eye on everything else. Yeah. You gonna do that? I know they're running, but do it anyway. No? Fine. I guess because you lost combat. You lost their eyesight. Oh god, hang on. You. Do all this stuff. Oh boy. And you as well. Yeah, you can do stuff, can't you? I didn't net them because I'm a noob. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I could have really done this better. But yeah, we're doing fine. Despite my ineptitude, we're doing alright. What are they? Right. Yeah, get their guard, their chieftain. We've really fought off their... Actually, you guys just stay there. How these guys? So I could have done a whole lot better there. If I pin him there, that's not going to be a good place for him. Whenever you're ready, dude. Alright, now he's netted. Okay, fine. Skin wolves are back. Yeah, we've won this, but it's just a case of how much we're going to dilly-dally. And waste our characters by stood up there. There you go, okay. Can you do at least one of those? Oh, look, he's going to actually shoot. Amazing. Right, we should wipe out this army because... There we go. Good shot. Finally. Because it was marching. So it shouldn't be able to run away. I think. The other spearman took a big hit. Otherwise, despite me not doing very well there, we did fine. Quite happy with that army composition. Looks like we've got just enough to protect our back line, if I knew what I was doing. Yeah, that was alright. Could use my wizard and my warrior priest better. With quite a lot of things going on there. Right, let's get that 1,000. And yeah, he's destroyed. Armor of Fortune. Those who don the Armor of Fortune seem to have the favour of Rinland, able to parry the lethal blow with a lucky deflection. Armor +6 and ward save physical resistance 8%. I think we'll make it 16 against regular attacks. And you got a woodsman, which is appropriate. Among the mighty forests of the Empire, the woodsmen look after the trees. They fell for timber. Income from buildings 10% from local region, which is really good if you're in this region.
What does the Emperor bid? I
could march him back there. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we're trespassing against those guys? Well, you know. We did repel invaders, but I doubt you'll even bother with that, will you? No. You're not even bothered. Yeah, military actions. Oh, yeah, lift cutters. Yeah, trespass against Nord. I don't know. Okay. So, let's see. Reassuring presence kind of works. We can get leader of renown as well. He's becoming a bit like that, isn't he? Although that leadership size does kind of work as well. Let's get him that. Let's get him a buff. Okay, Furry Buzzer. You'll get. Let's get simulate growth a little bit to make this region grow. But actually, we're not even in the proper area, are we? Couldn't quite make it. Okay. We just go there next turn. And Zed. Thankfully, he's not dead. Yeah, now we get the added area of effect. So I can net more than one thing. Shame that I didn't quite get to net their chieftain there, because that would have been pretty clutch, but never mind. I'll get there. Alright, settlement upgrade available is Sigmar's Watch, which I'm not going to bother with, because I don't have any money anyway. And I might need that 2 grand for a cannon or something. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother with anything like that. We're just going to end the turn. We'll get some research next time. Don't know what it is. Probably something good. Been a couple of days since I played this campaign. In my own time, I've been playing a High Elf campaign and completely wrecking face with Tyrion. Just so OAP. Tyrion's the king of the High Elves. He's sort of like the equivalent of Carfrans, but for the High Elves, and he's just so ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. I actually started the campaign on stream, but just been playing it. And I'm just conquering Lustria. Thought it makes a nice change. Hello! Okay, so Manfred von Karstein is our main evil guy. What's what I'm thinking of? Antagonist, thank you. And he had a pretty big army there. And he's sat in his castle, so it's going to be difficult to take that. So we could just raid his lands and try and bait him out. We could go for a all-out attack with 3 armies against his, go for like a massive siege, which will be very costly. We could probably do it because undead aren't particularly good in siege battles. They don't have a lot of missile units. They don't have any missile units. So, they can't make the best use of their walls. Or we could just go and try and get his minor settlements. We'll see. Something might happen at the start of this this turn that will. There's Felix. You saw Felix down there? There he is. That might change things. So I wonder if we confederate those dwarves. We can't confederate them, so that's a pointless bit of a line of thought. I have to get Gotrek and Felix. Alright, so the Noshka and Wintertooth. Oh, that's quite big, actually. That's quite big news, because now everything up here... No, not everything. But Wintertooth is one of the major factions up here. There's 2 main ones and a bunch of loads and loads of minor ones, but it looks like Noshka's been able to confederate one of the main ones pretty early on. Income from settlement buildings plus 10%. Okay. Because that would then lead to the trade, the warrior priests, the lord recruit rank and stuff like that. So let's get going down this road. And alright, we'll put you. So here we have a neutral army who's just popped up, made up of a general of the Empire, some Free Company militia, and some Bretonnian stuff. These guys can't be good news. So I'm probably going to deal with them. And by deal with them, I mean kill them. Fairly soon. You see how suddenly that jumped up when he went into this province? So all these buffs on Marienburg kicked in. And it does an extra 10% as well now, so... Right. So I'm probably going to attack him next turn. Sigmar's Watch can upgrade, but I probably won't.
Absolutely not.
I didn't think you would. So this will have a mega garrison plus a large army. Although I caught a glimpse of it, and it didn't seem that good. We can go and try and get Castle Templehoff, which I would say is probably a better bet because it is a capital. It's not a 10 slot one, but it is an 8. And then that'll let us get these. So I think we should head up there
To the provinces.
with you two.
Praise be to Sigmar.
We can keep an eye on him.
Summon the Elector Counts.
I'm thinking whether I should make Carl's army a 20 stack. In case he attacks. Mind you, he's only got 18 and he's not mustering. So for now I'll leave it. And I think what we'll do is we'll have you guys head up this way and attack Templehoff. So Cooper and Colton, you're going to march as far as you can. You probably just need to move.
Does the Emperor bid? Now?
Yes, now.
Of Sigmar.
Okay, so they can just move just in case they get attacked. You can sit there, Carl. Although maybe I'll move you back here to increase its public order and leave
The Empire.
Shelf Unit
On march.
just to keep an eye on what he's up to.
Step to it. What?
So yeah, we've got a lot of vampiric corruption in this area. The mood's doing okay. 14 turns. We'll soon level it up. I'll get the best building in the game.
Yes, my lord.
That's actually quite a hefty movement you've got there, but if I move in there, I'll get attrition. You guys seem to be fine with me.
Come, my countrymen.
We've got military access, so that's good.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Yeah, and Helm and Gorst, I reckon you guys, with these two armies,
Marshal the
can
men.
take that. I reckon you can.
True servant of Sigmar.
We could get some more archers and stuff. Archers are really good in sieges because they can fire over the walls.
I refuse.
So let's do that. We'll probably just lose them anyway when we attack it. But that's our aim for this video, I reckon. Next turn, we might, on turn after that. Castle Templehoff. He's not mustering, so this is kind of it.
I think not.
I think that's everything. Yeah, but we'll take their second biggest asset, hold it with 2 armies. Shelf Unit's our spy right now. Watching Manfred. Of course, he does have Zuspar as well. I did momentarily forget about that. But I'm kind of hoping that the Dwarves take that back, because that is a Dwarven settlement. And they probably have a grudge. This is interesting. Ooh, he's going the offensive. I'd fought Oberstyre there. That's really quite interesting. I did not expect that. The result is that they were beaten? Wow. Well, that has changed things. Or has it? Now he just doesn't have much army. We can lay siege to Dragonhof now with maybe Karl's army. But I've moved him back now, so he won't be in range to do that. But that's a major defeat. Well done, those guys who have that settlement they attacked. I'll say that settlement. I'll say that sentence better later once I figure out what to do. What? What? How? What? No. Wait. Wait a second. No, that's impossible. How did he get No! No, 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 no. That's impossible. You can't recruit a general. If you can't recruit a general, you can't recruit an army. I know he can get troops at that fort.
Friends of the Empire, come.
But he doesn't have anyone to lead them with. So what Marienburg just did is completely impossible in game terms. Yeah, that works for us.
I am Karl Franz. Many call me Emperor.
You want military access? Yeah, fine. Let's start doing stuff like that. I'm pretty salty about what Marienburg just did. They've really locked off our incoming income, if you like. But yeah, you can't hire. I'm going to try and raise an army in Helgard because that's all they've got. They've got a fort.
In my court, yet here you are, friend or foe, we will see.
A peace treaty with you guys. It's 1,000 gold. I'm going to put no because it's not very RP friendly. And Britannia wouldn't like it. Not that we've got anything to prove to Lewin, but right. So let's get on with it. Bernhoff the Butcher's just milling around. He's raiding. All the more reason to attack him. But the only thing is now we've got this impossible. Oh, for God's sakes! Okay, when the Emperor's armies march forth, nobles barter with each other, claiming great swathes of land for themselves. Should the common man, a brave soldier, not have the farmstead on which to retire? He certainly should, I think, in my opinion. But let's have a look. So, politics is keeping every citizen of the Empire happy is not always possible. So we can give them nobles their land. So public order reduces, but leadership increases. Or leadership -10 versus fighting men, which we might do soon for 5 turns, but we do get that much money. Let's do that one. I don't like the public order hit. And I know, oh. So Ostermark want to go to war with us? Now again, I wish I could scroll around the map here so I can tell where Ostermark are. That's weird, because they just did really good against the Empire, didn't they? So I could declare war on them because they're just kind of like here. They're in this kind of region. Might be easier to. This is interesting. I mean, maybe Carl's just had a bad day, and so there's 2 ways of doing this. You know, we could just not bother with them and prevent the secession, which means that there's another force out there that we need to eventually confederate. We've got all our army down here, so we could attack them as well as the vampires and try and take them out. But it's another enemy to deal with. But I'm not really into expansion right now in terms of that. I'm gonna just like rally political support and not bother with them. A ferryman. Okay, ferrymen make the living moving people and goods across the Empire's rivers for a small fee, of course. And a tradesman, skilled labourers and craftsmen are an important part of the Empire's economy. Income trade 8% faction wide. And a burger, I think this is called. I don't know what these are. The glue that holds urban society together. I don't know what that is though. But yeah, public order +1. Alright, before I get into anything else, let's try and assign these to people. Passing items being done. I'll put that line of sight on you. Huntsman General can get the trade thing. That kind of works. And you can have nothing. Have nothing. Our Francis are already maxed out. Ross Cooper can have the order. Alright, so what on earth is going on over here? Where has this come from?
I refuse.
It looks like they've got the right troops. Because here Alright, I don't know what rank this is, but at what point does this let you... Okay, you can. Fucking hell. Okay, never mind. Okay, so they could do it. I should have dealt with them earlier. So now this is... What's Marienburg got in terms of defense? Absolutely nothing. God damn it. Get down here. So this is just spearmen and archers, along with this tier 1 general or tier 4.
True knight of Bretonia.
A war with Marienburg. I should have dealt with you when I had the chance. Well, I never had the chance, really. This is quite a major type thing. But yeah, I didn't think he could raise armies here for some reason. I don't know why, because you can. Damn it. But you can only get these really low tier troops, which is what he's got. He's just got a whole stack of them. The only thing is, of course, you know that no income, and yet this is costing a bit of money to have, and yet he's able to do it. So you know that's cheating.
Huntsman General.
The garrison. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the outnumber is 2 to 1. Spearmen don't have any shields. Yeah, so their troops are really bad.
Huntsman General.
Just don't want to have to take Marienburg back from that.
Sir. Huntsman General.
I am still salty because he shouldn't be able to frickin'
Now no
have an army because he's got no income. It's impossible. But there it is. And you're raiding.
The nation calls.
So you're probably wanting to take this eventually, but I need to upgrade Marienburg so they can have this. Or I can just get rid of the gunsmith. It's not much good now, is it? Got a bit of money now, though. Alright, so let's forget about that, because nothing we can do about it right now. We can't get the Grand Cauldron, which is even worse. It's like the worst thing in the world. At least not yet. There's no one in Castle Drakenhof, there's no one in Castle Templehof. They have been wiped out.
To the provinces.
Castle Templehof has a garbage
Yes, my lord.
garrison. So we can... I'll level these guys up first. See, we can go and attack that now. Well, let's continue the siege.
Fight for our nation.
Alright, Jones, you've leveled up. So, and so is
Ulrich's will.
Charlie. So Charlie was going to be the one that was going to be all offensive, whereas Jones, wherever he is, was going to be the rank and file sort of dude. But mind you, right now, so I'll have him spread public order, so I can easily see which one's which when I go to level them up. Alright, and you,
Awaiting orders.
Ross Cooper, go in there.
My
I'm going to fight this battle even though there's no real need. Carl,
Summon the Elector Counts.
get ready to strike again.
Bring me to my men. Yes, to unite the provinces. Is that where heretics lurk?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Cease. The nation.
You could try and assassinate her. 38%. Yeah, give it a go. Why not? Why, it's worth 350 gold. That's why. Critical success. Well done, shelf unit. You get level up. So let's get him more assassinate. Maybe. I'm going to use you in combat more, aren't I? Let's cleanse that corruption a bit more, eh? It's going to be really useful when we finally take all this because the corruption is quite high. Right, so in order to stop taking... Well, no, you're going to have to take this attrition regardless, but you haven't taken it yet because it's not the end of the turn. Let's attack Castle Templehof. These guys almost seceded. It would just be really annoying having to deal with enemies here and here, so probably for the best. Alright, let's take it. So we could auto-resolve this and probably do a lot better than what I'm going to do in the battle, but we don't have any siege engines, but we've got mortars, so it lets us attack it straight away, so we will. I'm sure you guys want to see yourselves in combat. Lose, obviously, but... The Battle of Castle Templehoff. Oh, Marienburg. Gah! Forget about Marienburg. Forget about it. There's nothing we can do about it. I should have done that peace treaty with them. I didn't know they could raise armies. Why did nobody tell me they could raise armies in forts? Someone would have just pointed that out. It'd be entirely different. You guys backseat a lot of stuff I don't need to know, and then frickin' don't tell me that. But it's not your fault. It's not your fault, guys. It's not your fault. You also tell me a lot of useful things in the comments as well. We're gonna gamble that because that's rubbish. I don't want to take it out on you guys. It's not your fault. Wait, it's like 20% your fault. Alright. So. Outriders aren't going to do anything. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have taken those... well, it doesn't matter right now. Grenade launcher Outriders, because they're supposed to be really good. That's a little hint that I got. But we don't need them this battle. I will use you, I guess. You know, it's a waste not to. Missile Corps. Yeah, I might as well just have you all as one. Equally, you guys. So we got Bonnie Prince Charlie, we got Lord Colton, and we've got Jones. All that. I think the iron comes from that way. They can't defend against both. Not very well, anyway. You guys just go there. You attack the walls. Guys, just attack those crypt ghouls. Are probably the worst thing they've got on there. Yeah, and you just fire. Again, the crypt ghouls might be the best, but yeah, go against the zombies. Why not? All right, you guys. There's nothing there, so move forward. Ah, that's good. They're sending in their fell bats. You can't attack air, can you? Yeah, you can. Okay, we'll do that then. Shoot them. Oh, don't run away. Fire back. Oh, you're on a horse. Okay, fine. Let's get you out of that then. That's alright. This has worked out pretty well. The fellbats are just going to be a minor distraction. Yeah, you attack the gate. It's going to take you a while to get in. You guys come around here, join these guys, and you. This is just a mess down here, but I'm not too worried about it. The Amethyst Wizard. What's his name? Snorrigor. Princess Snort. You've got this. Yeah, it's nice there. Avalanche Boomerang. Right, you get up there. Oh, Reddit, get in there. Right, they're dead. We're on the walls, so do you mind? Yeah, attack them. Feel free to attack them. So, zombies and crypt ghouls aren't going to do a whole lot. They in range. Right, get them. Get on the walls. Actually, yeah, if you can shoot, then shoot. You might as well. So many Outriders. Never had this many before. You need to be in there. You can be, though. Look at you. Alright, so we'll get some nice cinematic shots. And we can slow the camera down a little bit. This is annoying. This thing gets in the way of all these archer shots, but doing some work against those crypt ghouls. And you are just not in a happy place at all. Assaulting them from all sides, just battering down the walls here, climbing the walls here. All good.
Weapons at the ready.
They've got a Vampire of Death in there.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Get them.
Take some pot shots at her. Might as well now. Otherwise, she's gonna hit her own troops. She's not even facing the right way. She's not even bothered. Battle. She's like just bored of it.
Eager for battle.
Okay. I mean, we have won this. It's just a matter of time.
Spearmen. Faith in the comet.
Might as well use this on something. Oh yeah, and Princess Snorigor, even though this is designed against... Actually, do that then. Yeah, you can reach from there? Wow. Yeah, the Spirit Leech is just going to ebb away at her health. Fairly effectively, as you can see.
Ready for war. See to it. Form a ring of steel.
Surprised these guys are still fighting. Their leadership is gone though, so they're critical bindings, what it's called, and they're yeah, they're not happy. So they're going to just take damage over time. Attack them in the rear as well. Yeah, Prince of Snorigor. Feel free to do that again. Just killing her from a distance. Yeah, she's dead. Wow. So you get the kill for that? No, you didn't quite. Decisive victory. Good. Well, that's another capital. Which is good, because we're going to lose one, because we're going to lose frickin' Marienburg. Ugh. Surprising, you know, that these guys got as many kills as that, considering they were outside the walls. I thought that they got more like the handgunners. I guess maybe they're slightly elevated, so they have a little bit more chance to hit on their crenellations. But yeah, all good. So we're going to occupy that. Somewhat obviously. And Lord Colton got the Vampire Hunter trait. No servant of the Midnight Aristocracy dares stand against the Veteran Slayer. And a light college acolyte for Ross Cooper as well. More untainted, which is good, because that's going to clear this up pretty nicely. Tradesman as well. And a woodsman. There are woods around here. It does have the woodlands thing, so that works. Yeah, sadly you are going to take attrition. There's not much we can do about that, but we did get some level up, so let's get you Root Marcher. We're going to get Lord Colton, who's a little bit more leveled up. We can get him the Emperor's Finest for more better state troops. And yeah, that was it. Shame we didn't get the kill for that. Because you did kill her, but she was also a critical binding, so the last hit point was removed by her critical binding rather than the Spirit Leech.
Bring me to my men.
Carl leveled up. Still no Deathclaw. Not quite. So we've got all this now, so we can get the Emperor's Finest for recruit rank and leadership. So we'll do that. Yeah, I know. So everything's going great, and now we can upgrade. Get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Ah, oh, can't get it. We could wait. So settlement upgrade, we can do one of these two, but it's tricky. It's really tricky. Because he could just go and attack that. It's got a lot of growth in it. I could wait and hopefully upgrade Marienburg better, quicker, so I think I might wait. Yeah, I'm not going to do that either. Alright, we'll call it there. So, going really well over here, and it was going really well over here.
You dare come at me making demands?
Want a peace treaty?
Yourself men of the affirmative?
Okay! Alright then. Yes, I do call myself. Yeah, you mind not laying siege to our... Oh, brilliant. Oh.
The wild makes warriors.
Okay. We've That's really odd, because they were in a really commanding position there, but we suddenly decided to sue for peace, and they were like, yeah, okay. Alright. And again, this makes no sense, because this army, right, is costing us almost 3. So this is going to cost them at least 1,500, you'd have thought.
Huntsman General.
I mean, they're 92 each, so, and spearmen with shields are, so call it 100 each. This is, yeah, it's 2,000. 2,000 a turn. They're earning nothing. So I'm going to choose it with that. So now, what do we upgrade? If anything, we should just leave it really and end the turn. Gorsel's probably the most important thing right now, because then I can get that. I could get them down here, but one thing is an Altdorf, but nothing. That will get us a legendary lord. We don't need more armies right now, though, so that's pointless. I've also got that to do.
Yes.
But not with that army. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because it's the end of the video, and I might decide in between now and then, or I welcome your thoughts if you guys think what I should upgrade. I mean, there's Castle Templehoff here that we need to upgrade as well. I don't know. There's a lot of options. To us. I am not really sure. There's nothing particularly special about Castle Templehoff. It's got woods, so we can get a better crossbowman and spearman, which is nice. We've also got that as well, so now the crossbowman and spearman that we already can hire will be cheaper. So that's good. And there's just this fort that we don't have.
By the comet.
But all these could have been enemies, and now we have to worry about these guys. The Von Karstein has now taken this as well, but it doesn't look like they've got anything much in terms of an army. Especially since they've just taken this, they'll have suffered a reduction in their troops to settle it. And Karakadrin is right there. I doubt that the Slayer King, Ungrim, that's it, Ungrim Iron Fist, is that him? Can't remember. Won't take too kindly to these vampire neighbours. Right, I'm going to leave it. We're on turn 50. Things look like that. Things look interesting. We've got all this. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I shall see you next time. Cheers very much for watching. Regular, we diffused that through diplomacy. Toodaloo.